So dear viewers, welcome back to the studios of Hala Kuwait once again. And now, as usual, we are joined by Claire Hayden, whom is the CEO of Live in Kuwait. Claire, always a pleasure to have you.
Thank you for having me.
So Claire, as usual, tell us what exciting events are coming up in the state of Kuwait for our audience members to enjoy.
Well, this evening, something super exciting is happening. Under the auspicious Italian embassy, they're bringing a historical medieval theatre group to Kuwait. So they'll be performing theatre from the medieval days, like flag turning, flag jumping, wearing the traditional costumes and that, free of charge to attend, and actually sort of putting on at Marouge, but it's with the Italian embassy.
Okay.
So something quite different. Also, they've got the trumpets and very traditional performance, sort of take you back about 400 years.
And I love how the Italian embassy is joining in with our very festive Hala February.
Exactly, it's great. It's all great fun. Really, really
So
nice.
this is in Marouge over this evening?
Yes, happening this evening.
So people
Just
should
for
head
one
over.
night. Yes, and it's free. You can just turn up and enjoy.
And there are activities for children. You mentioned costumes.
No, there's the costumes that the theatre group are wearing, that the performers are wearing, is medieval. So, you know, with the puff trousers for the men and these fancy hats that they'll be wearing. Yeah, something just a little bit different.
Will take us back in time to Italy.
About 400 years.
Not too bad. So what else is going on other than this evening?
So have you ever been down to Ahmadi during Hala February?
Ahmadi, no, I'm terrified of the drive.
Oh no, it's not that far. Well, they have the most amazing lights festival down there.
Oh wow.
The illuminations are incredible. It reminds me of Disney, to be honest with you. There are lights everywhere. And it kicks off with the Ahmadi festival tonight. Actually, they started at 4 o'clock, but it'll go on till 10 o'clock this evening, the whole festival of the opening of the illuminations. And the festival will run until Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow and Saturday. And then the lights will be up until middle of March. So if you miss this weekend's festivities for games and bouncy castles and parades and that going on, you can still go and enjoy the lights.
Right, so it sounds like the opening ceremony after the lights have been put up.
Exactly, it is. And it is amazing. It's so pretty. I just go down and go, oh my God, it's so pretty.
It does sound beautiful, and I'm sure this is also free of charge, open to the public.
It is indeed. So it's something for all the family to enjoy.
I'm sure. So Claire, you must have realized the decorations and the lights all around the state of Kuwait. What do you think of that all the way perhaps into March, as you were saying?
I think it's wonderful. Do you know, I think it's so amazing that Kuwait celebrates their independence and their freedom, and they're not afraid to show their independence and freedom and to celebrate these things. And I think it's great. And you know what? I feel blessed to be part of it. I really do. I
look forward to this month every single year because it's the most festive with the lights, the decorations, especially that first morning when you realize the flags have been put up around the streets. That's definitely the most exciting part.
So I got goosebumps just thinking about it.
Correct. And it's exciting because it heads all the way into March, as you were saying.
It does. I think that's because, you know, the Liberation Day and Independence Day fall towards the end of February, so it just sort of ticks over into March.
Yes, National and Liberation Days. It's always exciting, as we said, every single year. And it also seeps into our school supplies and all of that, so even the children are brought in with the costumes as well.
Exactly. I mean, and to celebrate this, Lapaloyak are doing a wonderful performance, their music groups. So they're having their orchestra and their choirs performing live on Saturday night.
Okay.
At the I always say it wrong, Abdul Hussein Abdul Reda Theatre in Salmir. The performance starts at 8 o'clock, so a little bit later than normal, but that's with children on stage from this high to adults.
I love that.
Really festive and to celebrate Hala February.
Right, so the celebrations have been brought into the theatre as well.
Exactly, and Lapaloyak are doing the performances.
So it's at 8 p.m, so there's a slight difference than the usual 7 p.m. Is it still open for the public for free?
It is, and with this one, no registration is required.
Okay, perfect.
So just go and enjoy.
So this is on Saturday at 8?
Yes. Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Anything else going on, perhaps?
We also have a part of the Arabian Horse Show, the Arabian Festival, is the All Nations Cup this weekend, happening at Beit Al Arab. And that's happening today and Friday, and tomorrow, Friday. So that will start around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and run to about 8 o'clock in the evening. So it's a real chance to see these beautiful Arabian horses prancing around the arena and just look magnificent in all their splendour.
Horses
Really nice.
sure do. And are these horses that compete? Do they join in perhaps racing shows, or what kind of horses are they exactly?
Arabian.
So just Arabian horses, they don't compete or anything like that?
They don't do jumping, they don't do racing, but they compete, if you like it's like a beauty show, like
For
a beauty
horses.
pageant for horses, yes.
So this is from 2 till 8 p.m. both
Yes.
today and tomorrow?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Claire, and anything else for our audiences here in Kuwait?
We have 2 art exhibitions still carrying on. We have at Dar Al Fanoon, Naraya Mazabari, and her exhibition runs until this Thursday. Her art reminds a bit of a Monet. It's those beautiful pastel colours and very relaxing to the eye to look at.
Heartwarming, you could say.
Really nice, really nice. Just sit there and just take peace just looking at these gorgeous pieces. And then at the Contemporary Art Platform, to the other extreme, they have contemporary Egyptian art.
Oh yes.
And this exhibition is actually on till the 1st of March, so you still have a couple of weeks to go and see this.
And I believe it started a few days back. The opening ceremony was joined by the artists of the show as well.
That's right. There's 4 artists, and it's everything from collage to sculpture to painting. So all a little bit different. And it's nice to see how Egypt is also embracing something a little bit different, a little bit more eclectic than the usual, than the norm.
What pieces are they exactly? You mentioned they're contemporary art pieces.
Yes.
Are they focused on the city? What kind of art is it?
Bit abstract.
Okay, abstract.
Bit abstract, yes.
So we have abstract on one side, and then the other one going on is more pastel, joyful, and all that.
Exactly, yes. And say, reminds me of Monet. So very, very nice.
Sounds very exciting for all those artistic viewers joining us this evening.
There's still lots going on.
Is there anything else perhaps, Claire?
For now, that's all we have that we can share with you.
Well, how about more reoccurring events that perhaps are there every single week for our audiences to join in on?
Yes, I believe every Friday there's the kite flying, isn't there?
Down Beneder, I think.
Yes.
Beneder, I believe.
So I think there's around about 100 flights down, kites.
Kites, yes.
Kites flying down there.
Kites, and I'm sure it gets more exciting during February because they'll be raising the flag, huge flags shaped like the kite, and having children over there flying it around with food trucks as well.
Exactly. So again, and it's really nice as the weather's so gorgeous to actually be able to get outside and enjoy something like this.
That is
really,
very true.
really nice. And also you can do sailing as well over the weekend.
Well, I did hear that the weather is not very well.
Oh, really?
Yes, there are chances of rain. So yeah, I'm sure we should tell our audience members to stay safe because it might rain, I believe, and if it doesn't, it gets very windy for sailing, I believe.
Okay, but these are yachts. They actually need the wind because they've got this with the sail on, but they need to be careful. But I'm sure they'll let them know if they're sailing or not over the weekend.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
We must take care of all the individuals who go out on sea.
Exactly.
Right, so Claire, do you know of perhaps other events that are reoccurring other than the Al Farsi Kite Club?
Well, I was actually thinking next Thursday is the Festival of Light opening at the Abdullah Sheikh Salem Cultural Centre.
Abdullah Salem Cultural Centre.
Yes, this one, thank you. And it's Festival of Light, and actually having light installations being put in place to actually light up the whole of the cultural centre. So
the insides or just the outside
all over
design?
All around the cultural centre. And they'll also be having workshops, live exhibits as well. So the artists will be there doing these light performances. So it sounds very, very interesting. That actually starts next Thursday. But you might have seen it around Kuwait, all the boards advertising Festival of Light.
But there are lights everywhere. This is what's so exciting about this season, I would say. Now, it would be interesting to see how the Abdullah Salem Cultural Centre carry this out, because they're definitely going to add an artistic touch to all these light decorations.
Exactly. And they're bringing in artists from overseas as well to do these installations.
Right.
So they'll have a really different slant on things.
Well, the centre is very accustomed to doing that. They often bring in artists. That's great.
And it's a great place to go and visit. Even when they don't have anything specific going on, it's a really nice place just to hang out and chill.
It is.
Visit the dinosaurs.
Right, the dinosaurs. You're very right. Well, Claire, this is all the time we have for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us and updating us on what's going on in Kuwait.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, dear viewers, we were just speaking to Claire Hayden, who is the CEO of Live in Kuwait. Now let's head over to our next report for the evening.